this is a mothering energy that you just know was meant for you. See the magic in your emotions and your feelings and how many feelings you can have at one moment, but also know which ones have to go. Welcome, Gemini, to your January 2026 reading. I'm so glad that you're here. I have a very special layout here called the Mystic Compass Spread that I created, and it's called the Mystic Compass Spread because it's in the form of a compass, north, south, east, and west. I will explain each component as we go on. North is representative of the earth element, and that is representative of tangible items in life. So like your housing, your finances, your career, things like that, as well as people that are closest to you. East is the air element, and that is representative of thoughts, dreams, focus, things that are keeping your mind busy. Next, we have South, which is representative of the fire element, and that is indicative of your connection to the divine, spirit, God, goddess, universe, etc., as well as your passions. And finally, we have the water element to the west, and that is representative of feelings and emotions. Each of the directions has one central theme, followed by an action item for you. So we'll start with the North. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a really lovely card because this is a mothering energy. This is a sentimental mothering energy. So maybe you have a relationship with your mom, or maybe you don't. But maybe you have a relationship with someone else who is a mom or is like a mom to you. And so this is asking you to spend more time with that person. That person has wisdom to share with you. That person has time to spend with you. And time is one of the most valuable currencies that we possess on the planet. Time is more valuable than money because money is infinite and time is not. So make sure that you're spending time with the people that are closest to you, whether that is a mother figure or someone else. But that is what's coming out for you here. Your action item is the Two of Pentacles. So this is asking us, this is an initiatory money-making endeavor. And it could be that this person that you're connecting with has stories about how they were able to make money in the past. Or maybe you're connecting with your own inner mother and learning how to make money from that person. It's not just money. It can also be balancing the day-to-day tasks. How can that be done more efficiently and in the best way possible? And because the pentacles also represent the earth element, so that's very literal message here. And so it's something tangible. So your action item is to balance your day-to-day goings on and or your finances, but also talk to this other person in your life and figure out how they might have done that in the past, to give you some ideas or to support you in your own methodology. Next, we're moving on to the East, element of air, and we've got the Eight of Wands. This is listening for special messages that are unexpected. So it could be that you're having conversation with someone and they say a certain phrase or a certain word that you just know was meant for you without maybe having told them that that word or phrase was important to you. And it's, in addition, it's really knowing when to harvest what it is that you've grown. And it could be, the message could be, keep going with this task, keep growing, or it could be the opposite. It could be, okay, you got what you needed from this place, this time, these people, and it's time to move on. So really listen for those outside messages. 5 of Swords. Don't get in your own way. Don't overthink. Don't speak before you think. I need you to go listen to the 2026 year collective reading, and you'll understand why. You have to be intentional about your thoughts and your words, and so take pause before you speak. I know that can be hard for some of us Gemini, but this is very important in order for you to be able to hear the messages that are meant for you, that are coming in for you. You need to also be able to know what are your limits around when it is time for you to stop talking, and then whenever it is your turn to share. Moving south, we've got the Hanged Man. This is indicative of a crossroads, a turning point, a fork in the road, a catch-22. It can be very confusing and discombobulating, not knowing which way to go. The thing with Gemini is Gemini see both sides to everything, and so having that can translate into being multi-passionate. But you keeping your connection to the divine is going to help you substantially on this journey. It's going to ensure that you are making the right choices, that you do know where you're going, and that you're able to easily make decisions when you find yourself at a crossroads. This is something that you can be working on, and it's something that is being called out for you this month. And I'm not even surprised. The next card to come out, your action item here, is a lesser version of the same card, which is the 2 of Swords. And it is 2 equal and opposite forces fighting for the same idea, cause, battle. Silence the mind is the message here. That is your action item. And really listen to what's going on. What is the universe sharing with you that is next for you? Okay? We can't just ignore the messages of the universe because we have too many thoughts. Having too many thoughts is the invitation to slow down and spend time alone and think and stop thinking and start feeling. And you don't have to listen to multiple opinions from other people. You just have to get down to it yourself and figure out what it is you truly want deep down in your soul. Moving on to the west with our emotions. Oh, we've got the 9 of Cups. What a magical card. This is an invitation to see the magic in everyday life. Especially, and cups are representative of the water element as well. And so this is like a really big message here in this placement. Where can you find magic in your emotions? And how many different emotions can you have around one particular subject? And can you really observe yourself in all of those emotions and all of those feelings? And hold yourself in those emotions and feelings. This is a really special card. What is your action item here? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords knows that we can't carry everything with us. Some things have to be let go. Some things have to be cut off because the burden is just too much to continue carrying it all. So yes, see the magic in your emotions and your feelings and how many feelings you can have at one moment, but also know which ones have to go and be discerning with your mind. That is when you can use your mind and you can say, okay, I'm happy and sad and joyful and tearful and excited and angry all at the same time, but I can't stay that way forever. I have to move on. I have other things to do. So this Queen of Swords energy is going to help you cut out those parts that need to go, so that you can carry on, so that you can survive. I have one more card for us, which is kind of the central theme of the bringing this all together. And this card, Gemini, for you is the High Priestess. She is the ultimate HBIC, head bitch in charge. And she is knowing exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And she's operating not out of callousness, but she is operating from a place of compassion. She is ruling from a place of compassion. And she is divinely guided. And she is a divine guide for others. So for some reason, I need to share that there's a lot of you are experiencing a witch wound. And if you've never heard of that before, there are a lot of really great resources about the witch wound that you can find. So a lot of you are carrying either from your ancestors or from your own past lives. You're carrying this witch wound where witches, anyone who was considered a witch, that could be women healers. It was 80 to 90% of witches were women back in the day, whenever the witches were burned at the stake. And so that's why I'm focusing on women here. And so many of your ancestors may have been involved with the witch hunts. In a past life, it could be that you were hunted as a witch, or on the reverse, maybe you hunted witches in a past life. Anyway, most people living on the planet today do carry the witch wound of some sort, especially those of European descent, but not solely, because there were also witch hunts in Africa and other places. So that is something that I would explore if I were you. Where is that witch wound impacting your life? And this can be very deep and traumatizing work. So please do this in bite-sized pieces. You're not going to get all of it done all at once. And I'm not even suggesting that you do. But sit with yourself. This is another reason why it's important to sit alone and figure out what was really going on in your ancestry and in your past lives, and where can you create a new future for your soul on your soul journey. That is the main message here for you. Thank you so much, Gemini, for joining me. Please check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, as well as the 2026 collective year video. And I will see you again soon. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Bye.